going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
And a swing and a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway.
First pitch, 4K.
The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 21.
Still some cold in the forecast this time of year. 47 degrees at game time this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey,
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-2. Tommy Edman will be next. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. In his career versus this pitcher, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Lifted into center field. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2-0 now.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. From the stretch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Goldschmidt is off at first with 2 away. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds stepping in at the plate. Back right after this on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Coming to the plate now, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 4.
Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Another full count pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The first baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And now a pitch on the way. And that's taken high and outside for ball one.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hard hit ball to second. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. Runner at first here, one man out. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 3-2 one more time, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Here it is.
No, inside.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Reds strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Paul DeYoung. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And he struck him out.
That is it.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. And this one gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Winker retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Digging in, Jesse Winker. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jesse Winker.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled away. The 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fouled off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another full count offering on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Edman is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting seventh. The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now batting, Freddie Galvis will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
First offering on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Riding in, Luis Castillo, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now a bunt attempt here. Wong for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Jack Flaherty. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Here comes a left fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted in the air out to right. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got to hurry. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Chasing after it is O'Neill, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. This one's down to third. Carpenter has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Swung on and missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Ball 3.
The count is 3-1.
The 3-1. And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
The batter, number 11.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Has a look, now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. O'Neill is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Lifted into center field. Thomas is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Reds are down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Lane Thomas. And a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he misses 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. 1-2, here it comes.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Colton Wong waits on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Colton Wong will stand in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's safe. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7.
Edmund.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Here's the 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
From the stretch.
1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
To the plate now, Luis Castillo. Flaherty is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 4.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 4. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. One 1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. Cards lead it 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Galvis is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Right side. And quickly, there are 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
3-0 the count.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame.
Daily Yo.
In now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. De Leon, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. fouled away. The payoff pitch. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cardinals are out in front, 1-0. In is Joey Votto now, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and he popped him up, and no one will track it down. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 1 count, and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now another 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Thomas to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Dakota Hudson is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 43.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Second baseman.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Selected number 23. Jesse Winker.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball in.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Cardinals 1. Digging in now, Lane Thomas. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 43.
Dexter Fowler will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at bat.
The 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Genesis Cabrera is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Genesis Cabrera.
Last half of the 7th here, ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. He singled his last time up.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose De Leon.
Philip Irvin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Irvin.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in once again, number 4. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Swing and a liner. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 2-1. Michael Lorenzen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Stepping up now, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here it comes. 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Line towards center field. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Cards lead one. Our score remains 2-1. Alex Reyes is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready once again, Joey Votto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Change up low, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Here now the 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, Nick.
Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. Chopper, foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. 2 out with a man at first. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds lead 1. They still lead it 2-1. Pedro Strop comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Pedro.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Popped him up. Galvis waits on it. 1 away.
Now back, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1-0 the count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Therefore it is Votto. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 35, Lane Thomas.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Lane Thomas. He went deep back in the 5th. First offering on its way. Ground ball left side. Fielded by Galvis. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Brad Miller will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Brad Miller.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jose De Leon claims the win out of the pen, his first. Pedro Strop records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.